live broadcast from Story Behind the Sound.
Cool.
And I got Tarra from T Eater here, also
Tara.
from a very amazing garage band, Shark Muffin, from back in the day. I listen to Shark Muffin all day.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Shark Muffin song?
Too many knobs.
Too Many Knobs. Yes, no, that's
Hey,
definitely one of
who
my
who's the
favorites.
drummer on the song?
I'm sorry.
Who's the drummer on Too Many Knobs?
Oh, that's Jordan Blakely, and she sings lead on that song too. And she's in a lot of bands. She lives in Philly now. She's in a lot of like exploding and sound bands.
Floating in Sound.
Yeah. Like I don't think she was in Pile, but I think somebody from Pile, she was in their band.
He was in Pile?
No, I think like somebody from Pile though. I'm blanking on it. I feel bad. But she was in yeah, she was in Shark Muffin for that for like 2015. And then she went to Europe with us in 2019 and she recorded that EP with us in 2019. But she's great. And she has a solo project called Smile Machine.
And you also have Gustav.
Gustav, yeah.
Uh, I mean, from our conversations before, like that band is open for a few big names.
Yeah. Gustav, we toured with Idols in 2021, which is insane. That was like our first tour after the COVID lockdown. So that was just kind of like we're all just let out of our cages and just we're crowd surfing every night and just like being out of our minds, which is very fun. And then we've opened for the OCs, who are good friends of ours now. And this year we opened for LCD Sound System, who are the best live band in New York. Like for real, they're so good. Um, and St. Vincent, we opened for St. Vincent at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame outside this past August, and also we did a date with her in Milwaukee. Milwaukee,
And
which
yeah, no, and currently T Eater, who has 2 albums, right?
yeah. We released our first record, Obsession, in 2023, and I Don't Believe in Bad Luck this past year in March.
Which got an honorable mention on
Thank you. Yes, I saw. No, thank you so much.
album. I don't know if you saw that, but
Yeah.
I didn't see it on any other lists, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. How do you feel about lists? I mean, they're just lists.
They're just lists. You know, a list is a list. I have a big to do list, so I
What's
love my to do list.
on your to do?
What?
What's on your to do list?
My to do list for today is actually I need to buy some flights or look at flights for my drummer to California because we're going to be doing some shows in LA and in San Francisco. We have our friend Bailey who plays drums with us out there in LA. So Bailey, she also plays in a band called Death Valley Girls. She's playing with T Eater for next week. We're going to be playing at Permanent Records next week. And we're going up to Big Sur and Costa Mesa with our friends Ista. Do you know the band Ista? They're great. They're like a great psych rock band. So we're doing those 2 dates with them. And then we're going to do a Valentine's Day show by the LA River. But then Shar, who is our drummer that we play with in New York, and she came to Europe with us this year, Europe and the UK. She's flying out for a San Francisco show at El Rio on February 19th. And then I think we're doing an Oakland show and then one more LA show, and then we come back to New York.
Busy.
Yeah. So it's just my to-do list right now is
Is
like
Muffin
logistics.
is Shark Muffin ever gonna be a band again?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of busy right now with Teeter, and Gustav's always touring all the time. But Gustav is kind of like we're in between albums right now. We got to work on writing and recording an album this year. So this year feels like a little bit of downtime. Natalie has a 4-year-old. Her daughter Evie just turned 4, so she's been busy doing the mom thing. But yeah, it's not completely out of the question. I feel like it'd be really fun if Evie could play drums. Her daughter in like a few years.
Play drums.
Like having like a 7-year-old on drums, that'd be sick.
7-year-old.
But yeah, no, who knows?
That could work. I mean, 7-year-olds have a lot of energy, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it could be really fun. Yeah, no, she. I know she plays. She's starting to learn drums, and I feel like when you learn drums when you're like, or like younger than 5, it's just like in you, you know.
I didn't start playing drums until I was like 20.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same like 25. Well, I was originally a guitar player, so I just started like getting drunk and jamming on drums with friends when I was like 25. So I did tour with one band on drums, but I did not play very well. I'm better now, but you know.
So you're just mainly guitar then?
Yeah, and Gustav percussion, and I sing backup. I have like a pitch shifter pedal, so I sound like this.
Okay. Well, we could talk about music forever, and we
Yeah.
could because it's the best thing ever. But we are here so you can give me a tarot card reading.
Yes, and this is the Tea Eater Tarot deck, and I made it. It's
When
based on.
create this? Like, when did you create this whole Tea Eater Terra deck? And like, how? Like, first of all, like, how long have you been like doing this shit?
I've been reading tarot for 20 years. I think since like middle school sleepovers, I got into it. I found my first deck just like at a Barnes and Noble. And I got like off the book. Like I like didn't I like memorized all the cards by like my early 20s. And my other project, Mama Joe Rama Joe, which is like my weird electronic purple thing. Uh, I made a deck for that during COVID. So this is actually my second deck that I've made, but that one's more all purple themed, and it's like kind of based around that universe. This one, though, I started designing when we were on tour. I think summer of 2024, and I was like doing drawings in the van. And then I really started making all the final cards. Probably like about a year later, and then I finally finished them in September. But yeah, so it's like I did like a 30-hour stream coloring them all in. Um, I took a sleep break, but because I was watching all these really bad shark movies this summer, we probably watched like more than 70 bad shark movies on Twitch. Oh, sorry, I kicked off for a second. You can hear
Oh,
me, right?
yep.
I'm back. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I see Emily in chat. Hello, Emily. Emily's in this deck. She's the Sky Arm in Sky Arm T, and she directed the Obsession music video, and that's Emily. She's the cherub with a jetpack. But anyway, so yeah, I like kind of so the I Don't Believe in Bad Luck record, our second record. It's got a song about waffles and a song about butter, and obviously we have tea in the name, and then we have 2 songs about bugs. So the way a tarot deck is kind of formatted, it's got like 22 major cards. So each of the major cards, they're called trump cards. They're based on songs of ours. And that's the I Don't Believe in Bad Luck card. It's the Fool card in the deck. And it's like based on the album cover. And then there's 4 suits in the deck. In a normal tarot card deck, there's cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. So in my deck, we got tea being the cups. We got pentacles or waffles. Where's a bug card? Bugs or swords. And what's the last one? Oh, and butter. Butter are the wands. So there's a butter.
Did you draw all those?
Yeah, Emily. I also consider myself to be certain the little white dog in the deck. Oh yes, Emily actually is in our band too. At the New York shows, she's been the little white dog because we
In
have a
the
song called "Little White Dog" in a gated community. So Emily, who's in chat, she dances around with us as the little white dog.
wait, which one of you has a little white dog? You?
Oh no, I don't have one. I just have a song called "Little White Dog" in a gated community.
White dog.
Yeah, no, because I grew up in this gated community where my grandma still lives, and there's just like 100 little white dogs there, and I thought like, yeah, this is probably like, wouldn't it be nice to just be reincarnated as one of these little white dogs, or would it be terrible? It's really the. But anyway, so I guess um, so we are in 2026. So I have this tarot spread, That's kind of like a New Year tarot spread. Would you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm just like I've never done this. We just kind of like I don't know. When did we float this idea? A couple months ago, like via email.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten your tarot cards read in general?
Yeah. Story behind the sound is really just like a long form journalism. Like, I don't know if you've read it. People seem to like it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've read a couple articles.
Yeah, we don't like. I don't really do. I don't do like this. When you're like a. I've been a journalist a long time in my life, and I guess I've kind of like always kept my face out of it.
Ah, okay.
I
Yeah.
those like, but as we've all adapted to social media and stuff. I think it's good to like reveal yourself now and then so people can put a face to you. And you must know that as like a touring musician. I mean, you guys' faces are everywhere on stages every night, album covers, like all the, like, yeah.
Yeah. You can't really hide from it when
Yeah.
you're the.
Do you have any thoughts about like being an artist and like having to, like, have you ever had to like reveal your face in times where you didn't want to,
Hmm.
or did you always want
No, I feel like I've always consented to it.
to?
Yeah, I've never not been forced not to. I used to have pretty bad stage fright in high school, where I'd have like kind of like an adrenaline reaction. But I did a bunch of acid in college, and it like I feel like it changed my brain chemistry, and then I wasn't afraid anymore.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, yes, that worked out.
It's like the acid.
Yeah, I'm thanking the acid for that one. But yeah, this year we're in year 2026, so it's a wheel year because we're. Have you heard anything about numerology? How
No,
last year 2025 was a 9 year, which is because like the numbers in 2025, each number adds up to 9, and 9 is like the end of the cycle. So last year was like a hermit year, which in our deck is you again, and then so this year is the wheel year because each one like all the numbers add up to 10. So, and that's actually Lydia, the singer in Gustav.
wow.
So that's our. This is our anchor card. So we're gonna have that card there. So we're gonna pick a card for you. We could do this thing where you could tell me when to stop shuffling, and then I'll pick the card. So first question, and we're doing a 6 card spread. And this is a spread that I heard on the Tarot Diagnosis, which is Shannon Knight, I think her name is, and she's also a Substacker, and she has a podcast. So just
Uh,
borrowing the spread. But the
I,
first question is, what should you, Jordan, be proud of in 2025? But we're asking the card that. So yeah, you can just tell me when to stop shuffling, and we'll pick the card.
stop.
Stop. All right. So you should be proud of your Tea of Shadows. So this is a fun card. Tea of Shadows. This is. Do you play D&D? Have you ever played D&D?
Oh,
No, okay. Well, this is I played D&D during COVID, and this is my D&D group, and they're all drinking coffee, even though it's tea. So, Tea of Shadows could mean you should be proud of like any kind of shadow work you've done, or like maybe you just made a really good cup of coffee this year. Do you like coffee?
yeah, every morning.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're proud of all your coffee drinking in 2025.
I mean, that wouldn't be the first thing. Like shit, like it's just like yeah. I'm just like but like you got to be grateful for every day that you wake up and get to have coffee. So yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
proud of coffee that I make. Sure.
Yeah, and then it's also like this kind of represents an adventure. Because it's like they're going on an adventure. Did you go on some adventures?
I'll tell you kind of a tragic story now that we're on the topic of coffee. I'm supposed to be proud of making coffee. Like I was in 2025, I had a French press,
Uh
like
huh.
French press, and I was like really doing it for a while. Guess what happened one morning? The
What?
shattered.
Oh no, it shattered.
And coffee went everywhere. I almost
Oh,
very sad. It was just like, and I haven't replaced my freaking French press since. So I wasn't proud of that. But
right. No, but yeah. Did you go on any like fun adventures or kind of uncover anything that that was in the shadows?
did I uncover things that were in the shadows in 20?
Yeah, because it's a shadow tea, tea of shadows.
Yeah, I think I uncovered plenty of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, so I guess that means you should be proud of, yeah, proud of uncovering the shadows.
I think like some of my journalism work here on Substack uncovered like other people's shadows and like even my own, and
Mm-hmm.
like through them our own shadows, like telling their stories.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, because cups also represent emotion, so it's like, and there's obviously so much emotion in music to go into. All right, so the next card will be something to explore or continue in 2026. So you can tell me when to stop. What's something you should explore or continue?
Stop.
Okay. Ooh, another tea card. Spill the tea. Wow, so that's I think that relates to the last card. You gotta continue spilling the tea on the music journalism, getting it out there. And just
Well, that's easy to do.
yeah, and like this is on all the tea cards there's like a little, the little what is that called? The little tag that like is on a tea bag. So that says truth tea. So it's like you're uncovering the
Oh yeah.
truth behind the sounds. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. So the next one is going to be the lesson to learn from the wheel, because it's a wheel year, and yeah, the wheel is kind of like, the wheel of life keeps turning. It's about chance, about destiny, about fortune. It goes up, takes you up, and takes you down. And then also, Lydia here from Gustav, it says yes or no. But we used to joke that this was like our manager because it's just wheeldecide.com, and if we like needed to make a decision, we would just go there and then you have to respect the wheel. So anyway, so the next card is the lesson to learn from the wheel. What is the lesson that you need to learn from the wheel? Okay, tell me to stop.
Stop.
Ooh, T skins. All right. You said you're a drummer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the lesson you need to learn from the wheel. T skins. That's another T card. This is the third T card in a row. Um,
Does
so
that
yeah,
mean something? Like, does that mean something? Like, why am I getting so many T cards in a row?
I don't know. When's your birthday?
May 28th.
May 28th. So you're a
Gemini.
Gemini. Yeah, Gemini's an air sign, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the cups represent like intuition and flow and emotions, and I mean it could be because like you're a writer and the music, like because like music is all about like intuition and flow too. So yeah, well you got to learn from the wheel with T skins. I guess you gotta. Are you in a band right now?
No, I haven't. I was never like I don't know. Not. I was never really in a legit band. Just always people. I'm
Yeah,
too busy just like being a listener and like a writer.
yeah. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, this is based on my friend Rex, who plays drums in the band Ista, who we're touring with on a couple of dates next month, and he also played drums on our song Technicolor Rash. And yeah, it's like got the yin yang in there. So I guess it's like learning from the wheel of life about balance and just you know maybe banging out your emotions, on the drums, something like that. Maybe take your chance. Maybe try jamming more. Who knows? 'Cause who knows what could happen? I'm always telling people to start a band, so I'm just basically telling you to start a band.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah. No, it's fun. Everybody needs a drummer.
Yeah, they're disposable, right?
No, no. I mean, the drummer really, we've had a lot of drummers. I mean, the drummer. Some people say are
Joke
like
the always
the
the
backbone.
joke of like the drummer being just like I feel like there's a lot of drummers that are irreplaceable throughout history.
Yeah. I mean, Shark Muffin. All right, we had like 16 drummers. Like the first record, the cover of the record is just me and Natalie and all the drummers we played with.
Hey, they're not really.
What?
That's a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot. But it's okay. I loved all of them. All
Crazy.
right. So the next card is the energy you should bring into 2026. So tell me when to stop. All right. Oh, E.T. versus Jesus. Have you listened to that song?
Yeah, and I've seen you like hold this card before, or like
Oh.
I've seen this card before because like I don't know, I follow your Substack, so
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, E.T. versus Jesus is a good card. It's the 5 card. It's based on the Pope, basically. But this one is kind of like more like she's an alien that comes to your table at an alien waitress server that comes to your table at a diner to take your order. Because like if you're ordering something from an actual server, you would tell them what you want. But I feel like the universe kind of works like that. So it's like we wherever our attention goes, things come from it. So it's like would you when you're like if you were ordering from the server of the universe, you wouldn't like look at the menu and be like I want eggs if you didn't want eggs, you know? So the energy you got to bring into 2026 is kind of being more discerning about where you put your energy and your attention.
all right. Hey, thanks to Emily for joining us.
Oh yes, Emily's the best. Oops.
I don't think anybody else did. I don't think anybody else did.
Uh-oh. If you're in chat, put 420 in chat if you're enjoying this. All right, so the next one is negative thoughts to release in the new year. All right, so I'm gonna stop.
So,
All right, negative thoughts. I'm a people pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser. So you got to release those people pleasing thoughts. You don't seem like a people pleaser, but you got to get
no, not
please
really.
these.
I feel like I've as I've gotten older, I got less of one.
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking how old you are?
35.
35. I'm 40. So actually a question for you. Do you feel like what I just said resonates? Like as you get older, you get less of like pleasing people.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually, I feel like I wrote this song. It's also on the new record. I'm not a people pleaser, kind of as like an affirmation because I just had to, the lyrics are not everyone likes the decisions I've made, which is actually a quote from the producer I was working with on the vocals. I was like, I don't know, telling her about some situation. She was like, well, not everyone likes the decisions I've made. Like, just being like, just make the decision you gotta make, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it's just yeah, can't always be people pleasing. That's a Stewart's cup.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My friend Maeve gave this to me.
I'm
It
I'm
turns purple when it's cold.
live in heavy Stewart shops country.
Oh hell yeah! I love Stewart's. I love their ice cream. During COVID, we were in LA with Gustav, and then we had to just drive cross country. And our bass player Teen, um, she actually like her vocals are on our song Butter. Her background vocals. We wrote that during COVID because we drove cross country to Lake Placid. So we stayed at her family's house in Lake Placid for like March, end of March until till like early May during COVID, and I was eating Stewart's ice cream like every day.
Oh, you like lived in Lake Placid?
Yeah, yeah, because we just like quarantined at her mom's house, and
Lake
then
is cool. I used to go there every winter for I would cover the Empire State Winter Games, which is pretty much like New York. I don't know if they still have it, but I used to be a sports writer in my
uh huh.
20s for a newspaper around here, and I would go to Lake Placid. Me and a photographer would go up there, just like cover this event every winter in Lake Placid. It was cool.
Nice. Yeah, no, like Plaza's beautiful, and she has like 2 huskies. And she has like all these videos on Instagram where she just like has a sled and her huskies are just like pulling her on the sled. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And we
yeah. I
we
like the old.
music videos up there with her. So the music, our first music video for Double was shot in Lake Placid, and then we went up for the Eclipse in 2024, and we did a pickup truck video. It's love Lake Placid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, that you've gone there too. And you did like the ski jumps there, like those giant things. Those are crazy.
Yeah, I like covered some like I covered like a bobsled event.
Mm-hmm.
Just like talking to some bobsledders.
Cool. Yeah.
I
All
remember
right.
this year I just had to like hike like I just like had to hoof it up and down the freaking Whiteface.
Yeah, Whiteface Mountain. Yeah, we walked up it. I couldn't do it. I was like, I gotta go. It's so far up. Yeah, wasn't my day. So yeah, so the last card of the spread is an affirmation for you to carry through the new year. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right. Eat the tea. Oh my God, that's crazy. You got another. You got all tea and then two major cards. So the affirmation you just is eat the tea, because you're continuing to do is spill the tea. So an affirmation is to eat the tea, and this is the 10 of tea, which is like the fulfillment, the culmination of the tea suit. So it's like it does. That's basically that's my apartment building and my neighbors. So it's kind of like, and it says community. So it's like kind of, yeah. An affirmation is to just, yeah, spill the tea within the community so that everybody can eat the tea.
Very cool.
Yeah. So to review, you got to be proud of the shadows you've uncovered, the tea of shadows. You got to continue spilling the tea with your journalism. Lesson to be learned from the wheel is to be doing more creative stuff, maybe outside the journalism. Who knows? Maybe starting a band. And then the energy you got to bring is where your attention goes, your energy flows. ET versus Jesus. Negative thoughts to release, not being a people pleaser. 'Cause, fuck that. You don't want to go to a grave as a people pleaser. You gotta just make your decisions. And then, yeah, the affirmation is to spill the tea to the community so they can eat the tea.
Is your apartment building actually yellow?
It's more like beige. But I thought it'd be fun to make it yellow. It's like yellow beige. It's more like that. It's old.
You
It
live
was
in
1911. It's like pre-war, 6-unit building.
you
And
live
we'll,
in hello?
oh, can you hear me?
One?
Say that again.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. Your mouth was moving, but then it was like delayed for a
do
second.
do you live in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in Williamsburg. I'm from New Jersey originally, but I'm living in Brooklyn since 2011. Yeah.
How's that?
This apartment since 2012. It's been good. I thought Williamsburg was already gentrified as hell when I moved here, and I didn't realize how much further it was gonna go. But yeah, and it's good. There's still some venues left.
How's it gone? Can you like summarize that?
So when I moved into this building, there was like an abandoned printing shop across the street, an abandoned building behind us. Now they're both like giant $1 million condos. They finally finished another big condo on like the corner, and we live by the BQE. We live by the highway, so it's like, I'm like, who wants to overlook the highway when you're paying that much? But whatever, it's fine. And when I moved in, there was still like Death by Audio, 285 Kent, Glasslands over on like South Second, and then Vice like bought that out and like ended their leases, and then all and like those shows were awesome in 2014, but that was kind of felt like an end of an era for like the neighborhood. And there was a place called Much More's up the street that I used to work at, but that closed in 2020. And then they tried to make it like a nice restaurant, but that closed. And now it's just like, seems like another bar's opening up there, but who knows? We still got Baby's All Right, which is in South Williamsburg, and Union Pool. I live kind of like by Union Pool and Rock and Rolla.
Oh man, I love Union Pool.
Yeah. I'm kind of by like that highway that like is like, yeah, Union Pool's the best. So at least that's still here. But I know they're closing. Music Hall of Williamsburg is closing.
I heard that.
Yeah, which sucks. But like North Sixth Street is just like a mall. It's like a weird mall. It's like a weird upscale airport mall. It's like nobody. I'm like, there's nothing in those stores. I'm like, why? Who is even shopping here? It's just like there's like a Chanel. There's like a Google store. What is even a Google store? There's like a Lululemon, and there's like a cop outside the Lululemon. I'm like, why is there a cop outside the Lululemon? Like, I don't get it. But
Lulu, like Lululemon is like having a revolution or something.
yeah, isn't it just yoga pants?
I hear this name Lulu all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Oh,
Like, I still have some friends who live in the neighborhood. Like, I've been friends with my neighbors since I moved in next door. Like, we have rent stabilized apartments. That's why I've been able to be here for so long. But you never know when the building might get sold. So we're just hanging on while we can. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just there's a great. Oh, and there used to be oh my god, what was it called? Cameo Gallery on North 6th Street, and that closed in 2016. But they have a place in Bushwick now called Sleepwalk that we play all the time, which is great. And then they have a new bar that opened up on the corner called We Got Company that are the same owners. So we hang out there. So we still got Union Pool. We got Company. We got Rock and Roll. There's still like and like there's still like that like a couple bookstores that are great and a couple record stores. But
yeah,
yeah,
have you played Warsaw?
yeah. Shark Muffin played Warsaw with Hines in like 2018 with Jordan on drums. I have that poster in the other room still. Do you know Hines?
Heinz, yeah, they're like a
Yeah,
chick band.
I think they're from Spain.
They're a chick band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. They had this cool song. No, I like them.
Yeah, no, they were super nice girls.
Yeah,
Do
they're.
you have any other questions for the cards?
Do I have questions for the cards?
Yeah, do you have any other? Do you have like any specific question to wrap up your reading?
Questions?
Yeah, you could ask a question.
Yeah, I'm kind of like interested in like because just like the dating scene is awful. Um, I guess I guess in 2025 I didn't really date. I didn't want to. I was like working on myself. I had a lot to like work on myself. Still do. But like, I guess I'm interested like I want to ask the deck like if there's any like dating prospects or like any like if there's like a girlfriend in my future possibly.
All right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, what's the future dating prospects? All right, so I'm going to stop.
Top. Top.
Oh, the taste. Interesting.
That's
that,
the card to pull.
that's a tangerine in a tub. It's all about balance. That's like balancing. That's tempering the extremes. So yeah, trying to find somebody maybe that's more balanced. But that's Jupiter and Sagittarius. That's ruled by that. So I feel like Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Sagittarius is all about like freedom, adventure. So it's kind of like like finding somebody that's balanced, but like likes to go on adventures, or you need to maybe go on an adventure to find the balance in the dating scene. I feel like don't go on that. I feel like it's not an app card. I feel like this means you're going to meet somebody in person.
The dating apps are stupid.
Right? Yeah. No, the apps suck. Yeah. So I feel like this means, yeah. I feel like that's more of an in person
Yeah.
prospect.
I feel like there is a prospect. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole sea out there. Whole tub. Whole tub full of prospects. That's a lemon, too. It's a lemon. So,
And then wait, but that's a tangerine.
yeah, it's a tangerine in the tub, but then there's a little John Lemon on the tub with a raven on top of the.
A little Lululemon.
Oh, yeah. Little lemon on top of the.
Maybe she'll be wearing yoga pants. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe
From Lemon.
you gotta find the
I
little.
think own any Lululemon. You don't have any. No, not your style, probably.
No, I mean who knows if I don't know. I usually thrift clothes. I don't really buy new clothes. So there's so many great thrift shops whenever we go on tour too. We try to check out the vintage stores. But so I'm not against Lululemon if they show up in my life, they'll show up. But
Well, there's literally a store near where you live. You can go.
yeah, I'm intimidated by the cop that's outside all the time. Like, why is there a cop outside?
There's armed guards. Like, you don't want to be killed going to a Lululemon.
Right? Yeah, maybe they're there
Because
for.
who knows? You might just be like going to a Lululemon and someone will just like shoot you.
That would be a bad way to go.
Yeah, not a good. That wouldn't be good energy right there.
Yeah.
Just
So, do you feel satisfied with your card reading? Your
yeah,
card?
I do. It's real fun. I was wondering if I had another question, but
Yeah. If you have another one, we could do one more.
um, I guess I have concerns about like my finances,
Okay. Yeah, we could ask a finance question.
about like finances, financial futures.
All right. Yeah. What is in Jordan's financial future? Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right. Ooh, file not found. No, that's great. That means you can, yeah, you can kind of. That's the second Fool card. So that's Rom, a guitar player in a green screen suit. Uh, and it's kind of like you could project any kind of financial future onto that.
Well, I guess that's not really an answer, but okay.
No, that's not an answer at all. All right,
No,
we should do a
surprised.
clarifying card. All right, let's clarify this financial future. What direction? What's the financial future that should be projected? Time to stop.
Stop.
Ooh, butter on my banana bread. All right, that's a great. That's the all-seeing toast. So that's about making plans. This is your first butter card you've gotten. The butter is about creativity, and yeah, this is about potential. It's like the twos. The two is all about yeah, just because like the that's great because you got the zero card, which has like a ton of potential. So the two is yeah, just like sort of planning, making a budget. So you see over it, foreseeing your financial future.
I suck at making a budget.
Yeah, me too. Right, I have like a sheet, but then I just like forget about it halfway through.
Do you feel like it's tougher to make a budget when you like don't make a lot?
I don't know. Mel from Gustav, and she's played with theater too. She has like a whole podcast about musicians' finances called "What It Takes to Be a Rock Star," and she's like gotten super into making a budget and like she's been able to live off of like less than 30,000 a year. She lives in Pennsylvania, but so it's a little bit cheaper. But I don't know. I feel like she's been getting, but she's like spent the last few years getting her finances in order through her spreadsheets. But I'm too much of like a bucket kind of person. Like, and I just like go into credit card debt and then I get myself out of it and then I go. I'm very up and down. But because you got.
Yeah, I don't have any more questions for the deck.
All right.
Is there anything else? On I don't know any more music news on your end you need to get out there.
Ah, we haven't. Teeter has a third record done. It's just been mastered. So I'm just like
Mastered
figure
it.
what.
Who mastered it?
Rom, who is actually in Gustav and Tea Eater. He's a mastering guy, and he's looking to take on new clients. If anybody out there needs some mastering, he does it on a sliding scale. It's pretty cheap, but yeah, he's great mastering guy. Technically Grammy nominated because Tea Eater was in the first round of Grammy nominations for
Really?
our last record because our label, she's a part of the Recording Academy, so she submitted us. So we didn't get to the real round, but it still counts.
Yo, that's a cool album cover. That's you on the album cover, right?
Yeah, the I Don't Believe in Bad Luck album.
Is that your car, the Mercedes?
It's my grandma's Jaguar that
Oh,
I inherited, but because she hit somebody, and then I had to protect my
okay.
door, So I gave it away. I gave it to her cleaning person. And then she knew a guy. So that car is now in Florida. But got a good. And she was like, you can take it anytime if you need to use it for another photo shoot. And I was like, great. Because it's like it's not practical to have a Jaguar. I need like a minivan.
Did the person she hit, did they turn out okay?
yeah, they're okay. Yeah. Grandma should not be driving. Grandma's still doing good though. I called her today. Grandma's funny. She's fine. But she didn't even know she hit somebody. And I was like, all right, yeah, you probably should not have been driving anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, on the cover you can see the little mirror is broken. So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. This is fun.
Yeah, thank you too. Good luck in 2026. I'm
You as
excited to see all the
tomorrow
tea.
is New Music Friday,
Oh, first new music Friday of the year.
right? I don't know what's coming out. I think that new dry cleaning album's coming out.
Oh yeah, I know they're playing in.
Everyone's big on the dry cleaning band.
Yeah,
See that name a lot.
yeah. We played. Gustav played with them at a festival in Germany a few years ago. They're fun live. Uh, well, one of our friends tour manages them too, so I feel like I know when they come around. Yeah, let's listen to dry cleaning tomorrow.
I get. Yeah, I'll check it.
We'll check it out.
All
All
right.
right.
Have a good one.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.